When I was in 7th grade, my sister, she was in 8th grade, she tried to commit suicide. She's been one of my best friends all my entire life, if not my best friend growing up. I definitely was hurt with my sister because she was my best friend, and I mean, also I thought it was just kind of selfish. She had absolutely no reason to try to commit, no good reason to try to commit suicide. I felt like it was really selfish, and I harbored a lot of resentment. I was angry, I was hurt. I felt like my parents weren't there for me anymore because they were so busy with what was going on in my sister's life. I mean, half of me understood, half of me was like, okay, they need to parent her and she needs them. But at the same time, I needed them too. I learned at a very young age how to be independent. My parents always taught us to be independent. And so that compiled with the fact that I began to deal with my own problems alone, it just kind of was there. It was like an elephant in the room that nobody wanted to talk about. And then slowly talking about it, we discovered that we were all hurting in our different ways. We had laid the foundation of being upset or being in an area of emotional strain. And so it wasn't until we dealt with it or until we started to recognize that we had a problem, that we weren't the perfect family that we appeared to be.
I've never played before, actually.
And I was jealous of a lot of my friends that appeared to have it together. And, I felt like, one, that I couldn't talk about what was going on, or that I couldn't address my problems because, they seemed like they didn't have problems. So I didn't want to admit to myself that this was a problem, that we weren't, or that I wasn't a person that had major problems. I wanted to be one of those standard Christian families, and we just weren't.